Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a very good day. And let's get right into it. My name is Mickey here, and I'm going to be doing some analysis on Wednesday, October 25th. It is earnings season full on, full out. Oh boy. I don't need to tell you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys have been watching the markets. And today was a pretty big down day once again. The Dow Jones down 33 basis points in the after hours, just down 6 basis points after that. The SPY down a total of 1.44% and actually down another 37 basis points after hours, down to 416 now. The QQQ, the triple Qs, monster down day today, down a total of 2.45% and down another 78 basis points in the after hours. And then the IWM down 1.65% total today and another only 9 basis points in the after hours. Again, the IWM has been beaten to a pulp. It is back down to its October lows of October 2022. And if you guys haven't been following me, I have been anticipating this move. I have been telling you guys to be careful and beware of this potential drop that's coming. Market Cipher has been signaling this ever since the cross into the red money flow on most of the indices. We have been bleeding down. And right now, the sentiment is that the bottom is in, buy, and we are going to new all-time highs, right? Which is, there is a potential scenario where, we are in a wave 4 extension and we are going to bottom out around, in my opinion, we are going to go lower from here. I know a lot of people are thinking this is it, this is the bottom, and we are not going lower. But this is not the case at the moment, and I still expect that we are going to come back down into a extended wave 4. And if we are going to look for a bounce, we want to be looking for around the 410 to the 380 area. Right now, I only have it marked as 395 because I'm not so sure that we're going to go that low. A lot of people think we are going to go that low. But again, we are in full out blown earnings season. We are getting big misses on the Magnificent Seven, and they are not so magnificent now. After all, it started off with Tesla completely blowing out the ass on earnings, down 10%. And after earnings, again, we had put options on this, so congrats to you guys who banked some really nice gains on this. We took profits. I'm still holding many put options and many short positions. We have puts on Meta. And Meta actually a huge down day today, down 4% and down another around 2.87%, 3% in the after hours. Lots of panic selling. They actually beat on all metrics. Is just the guidance was either not provided. I didn't watch the earnings call, but either they provided no guidance or there was bad guidance. And again, that's the most important part of earnings, right? It's the guidance. It's the future outlook, right? Because earnings is always backwards looking at the previous performance and how they're doing. And again, if they're good, then that's okay. And the guidance, if the guidance remains flat, then the stock can remain flat. But right now, it is doing very poorly. Google, we had puts on this too. Earnings today came out, blew out the ass as well. Provided no guidance on the earnings call, is what I heard. So again, this is not something you want to hear. Is that they don't want to provide guidance? It'd be probably because the guidance is so bad that they don't even want to mention it because it could drive the stock even lower. And that's essentially what happened today, is that everyone got really scared that they provided no guidance, and then we sold off because they beat on all their metrics, right? But their cloud revenue was a shortfall there. But then moving on to Microsoft, which was a beat, right? It's not all bad. Microsoft was a beat. It was up 3% today. It was actually up way more. It was up over 4.5% from its previous close. And then we look at Apple. That one's coming up in November. I believe that one might blow out the ass too. Amazon hasn't even had its earnings yet, and it's already down 5.55% and down another 0.6 today. So there's a lot of panic right now, but surprisingly, the fear index, there's almost no fear. I don't know why people are selling. There's almost no fear. The VIX is only at 20. right? If you want fear, you need the VIX at 26, 32, right around that area. Then the fear is gripping the market. But right now, I just don't see it at the moment. But overall, the markets are going down as predicted, as expected. So congrats to the members and inside the Discord. You guys are doing really well. And we're going to be looking at the bearish scenario, and we're going to be looking at market Cipher right now. So let's just take a look at our Elliott wave count here. So right now, we're coming down in a wave 1, 2, 3. This is, I believe we're in our third wave right here, and this is going to be the one that could push us down to potentially 4,080 is what I'm looking for on the S&P. After that, we could get a bounce, potentially retest the 200, depending on how high this goes or where this goes. But overall, I expect this bounce to fail and then come back down and another fifth wave, potentially to 480 to 390. And after that, we're going to get a wave 2 bounce is what I'm expecting. And we'll have to see if this bounce is going to be the bullish count, which is going to be a wave 4 bottom and then break out and go to new all-time highs, or if this is going to be another bounce and failure and lead to another third wave, which could be a crash wave that is going to lead us down past the October lows and then go into a a new price discovery mode. But overall, everything's going pretty much according to plan. Lots of delusion, lots of denial, lots of FOMO buying, buy. This is the bottom. You need to look at the chart. Don't trade on your emotions. And when you look at the chart right now, and I've been signaling this since we crossed in red money flow since September. Once we got this first dip and we were crossing in red money flow, I knew that there was more to come, right? A lot of people were like, that was it. That was the bottom. And now we're starting to roll over once again. You look at the weekly time frame, an 11 and a 3. From the bullish, candles that we had on the weekly, an 8 and a 3, and then a huge drop down. You look at the monthly time frame. This is an extended B wave, right? On the larger patterns, right? Let's just go over here to the bearish scenario. On the larger patterns, this is a B wave rally, and it looks like it appears that it's already topped in August, and now we're impulsing our way down, and this could lead to significantly lower lows, right? This is going to play out until in 2024 next year. So again, just be patient. It's going to be a long cycle down. There's going to be a lot of pain. A lot of people are in denial right now, and that's probably the first stages of when you're trading and investing is denial. So right now we have a red dot on the SPY. The Dow Jones and the IWM has a red blood diamond at the moment, which is extremely bad. Very bearish signal. If you guys have not seen this signal before, I could give you guys a good example. Is on the Bitcoin chart here. We got this blood diamond signal on the weekly time frame crossing with red money flow, and look at what happened. We had a waterfall sell-off with Bitcoin that led to a 65% decline, right? And now we're looking at the Russell 2000 on the monthly time frame. And sorry, that's not the Russell, that's the triple Qs. The Russell 2000 on the monthly time frame, we have another red diamond, right? And it's currently signaling this, and it really looks like it's going to confirm this monthly candle, as there's only 5 days left, and earnings right now are blowing out the ass, so it's not helping the IWM out, the small caps, with all the big caps starting to come down on their heads. But overall, you need to be really careful if you're super long, super bullish. If you're trying to time the top in the bond yields, it is not going to work. As you can see, Bill Ackman closed his short position on the 10-year, and then boom, we got that big reversal. Everyone followed Bill Ackman, closing their shorts. This is the top in yields, and then a huge monster rally today in the 10-year. Obviously, we have not taken out the previous high, but the current strength and the momentum of the yields right now, it is most likely going to start pushing up to the 515 level now. The 20-year has higher to go as well. It's going to most likely extend up to the 5.5 level. The 2-year is getting pressured up higher as well. So again, if the 2-year gets pressured up, this may really cause a stock market crash. If these rates keep going up and up and up, this is going to cause a lot of mayhem in the market. Okay, if we look at the dollar now very quickly, if you guys check the dollar, I've been saying that we've been in a thick, very heavy green money flow, and we got a red dot, sorry, not a red dot, a green dot confirmation of a potential bottom today, and that was with a strong reversal from the previous day. So you guys can see on the dollar, we had that strong reversal yesterday. A lot of people in denial. No, the dollar is going to zero. But I believe that if we start to take out this pivot here at 106.7, then we're most likely going to keep pushing up to 109.7 or even higher, maybe even 110, 111. Those levels can be very easily achieved with the strong momentum in the dollar. Again, do not discount the dollar yet. I know gold is going to go up because the dollar is going to go down, and Bitcoin's going to go up as well because the dollar is going to be devalued. But this is just not the time and the place for that right now. I do believe gold will go up, but I still think it's a strong possibility that gold could sell off very quickly if institutions decide to liquidate their gold positions to raise capital, right? Because these big banks, they hold a lot of precious metals. All right, so again, that's what I've been seeing here. We have very bearish dual band strength index numbers on the weekly time frame, but again, with this big reversal and just a couple of days left in the week, it looks like we may take out the 107 level and start moving higher in the dollar, which is again another catalyst for more downside in the equity market. This is putting pressure on equities to go down. Monthly time frame, I'm still very bullish on the dollar. No signs of a top just yet. We got that top signal back in November, and now it is starting to move up for a potential cycle higher on the monthly time frame. Okay, and now let's just cover back maybe like the these tech stocks here. So again, the whole idea is nothing to do with the company's performance or anything like that, but you need to take a look at the chart. And most of these mega caps right here, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Meta, Tesla, Nvidia, they are in the stratosphere. They are so detached from their reality that investors are just FOMOing in, panic buying. There are too many long positions, too many people in profit now at these highs. People are thinking Nvidia is going to go to $1,000 targets, 950, things like that. Things that I'm hearing is just too out of this world right now. And just looking at the chart, it appears that we've potentially topped out, and we are putting in a head and shoulders pattern on the weekly time frame. So if we close below this level here, which is essentially 404.4, then we are most likely going to play out this this head and shoulders pattern, which the target would bring us actually to. I'll just measure it out here for you guys. The target for this would essentially be right around 309, which is basically the gap fill area from where Nvidia gapped up 40-30% after its earnings, right? And a lot of people, were euphoric, and it's just Nvidia was unstoppable, right? It's the darling of the stock of the AI stocks right now, semiconductor chips. And again, it's an amazing company. Nothing to hate with this company, but it's just you need to look at the chart and what the price is doing. And right now we had a strong reversal day today, so I believe this was our wave 2 top, and we are going to get ready to move down in our wave 3 with potential uncontrollable selling. Today was a very interesting day as well, with potentially some more manipulation in the market. The VIX was actually halted today for trading, so it tells me that someone is trying to stop this market from dropping uncontrollably. Same right before the IWM almost breached the 162 level, which could have triggered a lot of algorithmic selling a lot of algos would have been stopping out. A lot of stops are right here, right below this level. If you take out this level on the IWM, this could start to a waterfall sell-off, right? And we could very easily start dropping very quickly. And again, this could onset a lot of panic in the market. If one index starts to crash, all the other indices could very well follow suit. Okay, so that's something to pay attention to. So again, if you're a day trader, excuse me, and you're looking for a potential long right now, which I wouldn't, I would be looking for short opportunities, which right now there's none right now because the market has already in its move down. Then you maybe would start to want to look for potential long at the 4140 or 4150, right around that level. We will most likely get a bounce in the market, or we'll have to see if we get a bounce, right? If we cut down straight through this level, then in my opinion, you are breaking down a major support trend line that dates from 2020 all the way to 2022 and 2023. And if you break this level, I think you are going to get a very big amount of selling and a lot of panicking. So again, the uncontrollable selling could very well start and continue. So again, keep your eyes out for my videos. I'm going to be posting updates on Twitter as well. I've been talking to a lot of people. A lot of people are more vocal about this than me, and more, mean because they're making fun of people that are losing money, which is not fun, because a lot of people are long these stocks and they're going down. Again, you don't need to get mad just because I'm putting out a bearish video. Again, I just posted these signals inside my Discord as well. All these put positions that I'm holding, which are playing out, and we have more downside to go. So Apple entering red money flow as well, and it appears that if earnings aren't good and disappoint and guidance disappoints, then Apple could be another catalyst for the market to go lower, because they're gonna have their earnings next week on Thursday, November 2nd. So when that happens, just be careful. Don't go all in or anything like that. I mean, I don't want you guys to go all in on puts or anything. I just want you guys to take a look at the chart and see what it's doing, right? And anyways, I wouldn't be buying puts at the 171, 169 level where we're at right now. I would have bought up here when we're at 181, right? When I was loading up on my Nvidia puts, it was at 480. 480, 475, and now we're at 409 or 410 in the after hours. So overall, again, everything's playing out according to plan. And once I get long, that's probably when everyone's starting to panic buy, and I'll be looking for a potential bounce. But it's going to be pending market conditions, because if everything starts to roll over and everyone's panicking and the market gets stock market breaker triggered, I will not be longing. I will not be longing. I will just be holding on to the puts and the shorts that I have, and waiting for the market to calm down and stabilize before I do anything. Okay, so we could just take a look finally just at the yields. So again, everyone is short the yields right now, short bonds, and trying to bottom tick the TLT, which is not working right now. We could keep going down. The TLT can very well break its all-time low of $80.59, because the 20-year can keep going up. The trend is strong. There's no signs of a top. There's strong green money flow. We are forming a bearish divergence right now, but with this strong move up today and the potential next move up that's going to be coming, I do believe that there's more upside in yields before the market finally panics and rushes into bonds, and then we'll have a massive spike in the TLT, and that'll be a huge gain for anyone that's long the TLT or bonds, because you can see when markets crash and panic, bonds gap up. So you could see in the COVID crash right here, this is the weekly. I can get on the daily to give you guys a little bit of a better idea. You can see during the COVID crash of March 2020, everyone FOMO'd into bonds, and the bonds went up 17%. They crashed afterwards 24% when they dropped the interest rates to zero. But after that, they had another bounce back up to 23%. So again, bonds can be a huge trade for those of you who are looking to potentially get a nice yield as well, and trying to time the bottom on the TLT or the top end yields. But right now I'm still short. The bonds, which means I'm long the yields, and I still believe they'll go up. And again, they're going up right now. Okay, I don't really have much to add. Just tomorrow we have Amazon earnings. If that one blows out the ass as well, I'll make another emergency video. If the market crashes again another 2 to 3%, then I'll make another video, and I'll be analyzing to see what's going on. But overall, tomorrow we could be getting another down day and a bounce. So just keep your eyes peeled for that, because we are approaching major support here for the S&P. Nasdaq, I think Nasdaq has ways to go down. I think the Nasdaq needs to come back down to the 1370 area. I think it's just so overextended, so delusional, there's just been so much hype buying, and reality is starting to come back to investors. And now you're starting to see all these AI stocks, tumbling down bit by bit. You can see right here when the earnings come out for these semiconductor companies, they just can't hold up. And again, NXPI, actually earnings haven't even come out yet. I believe it's another one. LRCX is the one that had earnings recently. That one tumbled down, and NXPI is tumbling down. I think this one went down on news as well. Marvell, Micron, TSM, which is, by the way, the most bullish one out of all of them right now, and that one went down 4% today. AMD down 5%. Lost its 200-day moving average. C3AI down 7.6%. AVGO or Broadcom down 3%. Palantir down 6%. Again, if you're in Palantir, buying on the news that it's going to be listed on the S&P, never do that. Never buy on news. Just follow the chart and look at what it's telling you. And right now the chart's been telling me that we're going to go down, and I think we got lower to go. I think we got much lower to go. I think we need more panic in the market, and once that panic finally reaches a climax, that might be when we could be getting a potential bottom. Okay, so I think that does it for now. Hopefully this video helps you guys navigate this very dangerous market right now, and I hope that you guys are making money and not losing it. All right, so love you all. Thanks for your support, and we're actually almost at 100 subscribers on Hedgeline Trading. Once we get there, maybe I'll create a Discord or something, but we're almost there. So I'll start creating one, because some people are requesting for a Discord to chat and all that stuff. So I'll get on that. Have a good day, guys.